Phillips will inbound it. 5 seconds on the shot clock for the Great Dane. She's standing on the far out-of-bounds line in front of the scorer's table. She's able to move a little bit, the referee says. It's going to be Georgia Woolley guarding the inbound pass. Donovan, Tomasetti, Cooper, the other ones on the court. Phillips searching for a pass, gets it to Boreas, gets it at the logo. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Phillips. Left wing 3 is off the mark. Air ball. Cooper tries to grab it, but it won't matter as the shot clock expires. So UAlbany takes that early timeout, tries to drop a play. They got a good shot, but can't get it to fall.
Yeah, first missed 3 of the game for Lily Phillips. She was 2 for 2 before that one.
Burrows holds it at the right wing, gives it up top to Woolley. Dribbles with one hand to her left, back out right wing Burrows. Throws up a 3, and it's money! Sophie Burrows cashes in from deep. Syracuse back on top, 54-53, 1 minute into the fourth.
The 8th lead change of the game.
Cooper gets it at front court right, gives it back up top to Phillips. Syracuse has been running a full court press. UAlbany's had no troubles with it. Cooper at the free throw line, backs into Wood. Gets an open lane, but will give out left wing. Boreas for 3. Off the rim, Camp draws down the rebound, and she'll push it herself. Gets it to Woolley on the left side, back Verajao top the key. For 3, no good, the center off the mark, and Cooper gets the rebound. She'll take it herself, up the middle, passes out, right wing 3 is just around the rim and out by Phillips. Ball bounces out of bounds. And the Great Danes will keep possession. Just went off the fingertips there of Wood, it looks like. So, now it'll be, it looks like Hill checking into the game for Boreas after a couple of 3-point attempts. Phillips inbounds it underneath the basket. Gives it to Cooper on the left corner. Passes it back to Phillips in the corner. And now we'll reset the offense to Donovan at the top. Verajao guarded. Donovan takes her to the lane and gets the layup to drop and 1. Casey Donovan fights her way to the basket and has a chance at a 3-point play. Great Danes back on top, 55-54, 8:15 to go in the game.
Casey Donovan, someone who had just 3 points in their last game against Sacred Heart, went 1 for 7 from the field. Boy, I mean, she is a scorer, and she showed that right there, taking all the contact in the world.
14 points for the graduate student, and she converts the 3-point play. 56-54, UAlbany leads. Woolley gets it top the key, puts up a 3 and drains it. She's hyped up, and Syracuse back on top, 57-56, 8 minutes to go in the fourth.
She was talking her talk after that 3 too, Alex. She was talking her talk.
Phillips holds it for the Great Danes, works her way to the left, gives it to Tomasetti at the wing. Gives it to Donovan now on the right side, hands off to Phillips, gets a screen, pass in the low block to Cooper. She'll throw it out. Good ball movement. Tomasetti, top of the key, 3, it's good! The team's trading triples. UAlbany up to 59-57, 7.5 to play. Burrows on the right wing, gets it to Woolley at the top. Pass inside to Verajao at the free throw line. Spin move, gets up a layup and gets it to go. Verajao with some good footwork down low. Syracuse knots it up at 59, 7:15 to go.
That's 4 straight made buckets across the last 4 possessions for both of these teams.
Tomasetti being guarded by Schmidt, the energetic freshman for this SU squad. Not giving any way, passes it off the right wing to Phillips. Pass down low to Cooper. Now they'll give it top the key. Donovan laces a 3. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Wood gets it, but throws it to Cooper. Drives up the lane. Righty layup. And a blocking foul is going to be called. A charge is going to be taken. Kayla Cooper came in a little too aggressive there. And an excellent play there by Verajao to take the charge. That's the type of play that gets you the hard hat from Felicia Leggett-Jack.
It absolutely is, and I mean, she stood her ground right there. She has the size advantage. She wasn't afraid of a little contact, and she definitely took it, giving SU the ball back.
Schmidt will bring the ball up the court off the inbound from Verajao, guarded by Tomasetti, gives it right side to Burrows. Back up top to Wood. Syracuse playing the forward up top. Burrows gets it back on the right side, inside to Verajao on the right block. Gets double teamed, not going to matter, though. She'll give it out left corner. Schmidt puts up a three off the rim. Wood on the rebound, and she got fouled on the ground. Donovan a little aggressive in pursuit. 3.5 to play in the third. Calignan passes near side. Ball is batted away. Megan Nagawa can't get it, and Syracuse will be awarded possession. Superior Clark picks it up quickly, gives it to Muchnick, and a long pass is lifted towards midfield, where Syracuse will start off their offensive run. 80 seconds on a clear shot clock. Syracuse trailing 8-6 here in quarter number 3, trying for a 5th straight win. Yale trying to snap a 3-game skid. A battle between two teams that faced off in the quarterfinals last year. Muchnick gets it at the left side of the 12. So mainly been working from the right side. Gives it to Bryn, and now here's Ward from the top of the 12. Quick pass off to the left side. Syracuse commanding the left side this possession. Pass up top. Quick fire shot is blocked away. An excellent save by Pfaff. Good attempt there from Volpe, but Pfaff continues to be excellent in the goal. Just one goal given up in nearly 2 quarters of work.
Volpe's got a comfortable shot, kind of from a lower slot, lower angle, but both times Pfaff has been ready for it. Syracuse needs to start shooting higher above Pfaff's shoulders. That's where they've had the most success against the freshmen.
Under 2 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Yale leading by a pair of goals here at home. Fallon Vaughn passes near side, and they'll get it to Lane near the goal line. Back to Vaughn up top. Cotter comes on defensively and forces them to pass it away. They go behind X. Kitagawa gets it. Go near side. Calignan, who can't get a shot off. And once again, they'll just reverse it to X. A similar pattern here on the possession. Here's Lane. Thinks about a shot instead to Vaughn. 90 seconds on the clock. Spin move. Gives it back to Vaughn. One player in front of her instead gives it to Calignan. Walks in front of the 12. Double team. Pass inside to Vaughn is batted away, and Syracuse scoops it up in transition. Coco Vandiver scooped up the ground ball there and is fouled while running up the field, so the Orange will get possession. 1:05 left on the clock. The shot clock won't matter here. Syracuse can hold for the final shot if they'd like to. Vogelman strolls down the right side of the field, finds Trinkus on near side GLE. Syracuse will slow down its offense. 50 seconds on the clock. Ward playing from near side. GLE works her way around the 12 on the near side. It's it to Trinkus. Syracuse moving around its positions all around. Gets it behind net. Trying to find a pass and gets it to Vogelman. Near side GLE. Trinkus receives one. Back to Ward. 30 seconds left in the period. Back to Volpe, who just had a shot blocked. Give it to Britton. Backs up. Syracuse finding no way to get inside the 12. They'll have to pass to Ward, who's back behind X like usual. 10 seconds on the clock. Will Syracuse get a shot off? Work inside by Trinkus. She rolls in and puts it through. Caroline Trinkus goes near side on a quick run, and just like that, it is a 1-goal game. Yale 8, Syracuse 7, with 5 ticks left to go in the third quarter.
Trinkus took advantage of the man-to-man defense and a late slide on the help. Held it the stick high above her head in the left side. Nets her first goal of the game. And what did I tell you, Alex? Beat her over the high shoulder. That's where Pfaff's weaknesses are. She's been stopping everything low, but when Syracuse can get in point-blank range and can shoot towards the top of the net, towards the crossbar, it pays dividends.
First goal of the day for Caroline Trinkus. Had a big one last week against Virginia, and a big one here today to make this just a 1-goal game. Carson Burnett at the plate. Throw the first, not in time. Couple of pickoff attempts here with Trey Brooks awaiting at first base. He's a speedy runner, and he's easily gone back to the bag each time. Burnett's had a really good day so far. 2 for 2 with a double, a single, and a pair of RBIs. First pitch, grounded foul down the first base line.
Yep, so last night with that, rain, extra innings, people knocking on a press box door, walking in the press box while we're on the air. It was one of those nights last night.
Strange game. And that's continued here today.
Every time you go to the ballpark, something new is going to happen.
Exactly. That's what makes baseball fun. 0-1 the count on Carson Burnett. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply towards right field on the line drive. Making the grab is Duddleston for out number 1. And Brooks will retreat back to first base. Out number 2. And just like that, 2 away as the Moo look to avoid wasting a leadoff walk. And it'll be up to Cooper Fucino at the plate. I'm surprised we haven't seen Brooks take off for second. We know he's fast, and Moo have had success with stealing bags here tonight, but he's stayed put at first base, now has a lengthy lead. Fucino awaits in the batter's box. First pitch is low and gets under the legs of Bond, and chasing into second base is Trey Brooks. He's going to go to third as Bond struggled to pick it up, and 2 bags for Trey Brooks, and the Moo have a runner 90 feet away from home plate.
Is that going to be a 2-base pass ball?
I believe it is.
Because Bond should have caught the baseball on the pitch. Because I don't think it hit the turf. I think he caught his glove and then got underneath of his legs. And then, did he have trouble finding it?
I think he did, because I don't know if he had trouble finding it or if he was just slow picking up the ball. But heads up base running from Trey Brooks either way. The 1-0 from Fucino outside.
Now, we've seen Fremont at times earlier in the season be uber aggressive on the base paths at times to where it's been very detrimental. But that time it was a very positive approach.
2-0 count on Cooper Fucino. Brooks now at third base. Moo lead 4-3, top of the 4th. Pitch inside. Moo looking to draw their second walk of the inning. That's how Brooks is on the base paths right now. Carter Shintak waits on deck. Caden Anderson in the hole. Here comes a 3-0. Fastball just to the outside part of the zone for a strike. There was no chance Fucino was swinging at that one, no matter what the pitch was. As he watches a fastball go by, you know he wanted to swing at that one, but holds back. And it'll be a 3-1 on the slugging catcher out of Creighton. Here's the pitch. Liner over the head of the shortstop Printer. Brooks easily comes home the score, and the Moo have a 5-3 lead.
And that's why you hustle at all times, because Fred Bond did not after that pass ball. And if that's a base hit, you've got Brooks maybe stopping at third base. But instead, he took 2 bases on the pass ball and scores, and the Moo doubled their lead.
RBI single for Cooper Fucino on his second reach of the day, and it'll bring up Carter Sintek, designated hitter tonight for the Moo, usually playing in the middle infield. First pitch is low. Both of the designated hitters tonight out of South Dakota State University. Bryce Ronkin in the 3-hole for the Sodbusters, and Carter Sintek in the 4-hole for the Moo. Fucino awaits at first base. Here's the pitch. In there outside for a ball. We'll move to a 2-0. We've seen Sintek move around a couple different positions. He was at shortstop last night, but still coming back from an injury, so hasn't played back-to-back nights in the field much. So will require the Moo to get a little creative with their infield. Pitch fouled off to the right-hand side, 2-1 the count. I do not envy Connor McGonigal and his roster building these last couple of weeks.
Well, he and Ben Asher and Tyler Dunham sits in on this as well, a little bit as well. Yeah, it's, you've got to play chess with your pieces.
2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Off speed high.
And all of it is about development. So you understand the first half of the season, you're trying to develop players, get them all the reps and stuff like that. But now you're in a playoff push, and it's when you, at times, have to start putting your best players in there.
Exactly. 3-1 on Carter Sintek. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed on a fastball down the middle. Sintek wanted extra bases on that one, but comes up late on his swing, and it will be a full count on the red shirt freshman out of South Dakota State, recent addition to this Moo squad. 2 away. Here's the 3-2. Runner takes, bounce towards short. Printer off the glove of the shortstop, and everyone will be safe.